Okay, so test 3 review, questions 20 to 22. So when I look at this, I go, they don't have the same denominators. But maybe I can just play a little bit to make this one the same as this, because they both have x's and 5's. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch them around. And so this is a minus x plus 5. So all I did is I switched them. And then I go, okay, if I multiply this by -1, then this changes to the opposite, and this changes to the opposite, which is the same as this. So all I'm going to do is multiply this by -1, but I have to also multiply the top by -1, because I have to do same over same. So now, I keep this the same, and now I have 4 times this, that's -4, and this changes it to the opposite, so it becomes x minus 5. So now it's the same. So sometimes they look almost the same, so you can actually make them the same with just playing a little. So now that the denominator is the same, I can just put them together. So that's 6 subtract -4, 6 subtract -4, which is going to be 10. Okay. Let's look at 21. So this is the same. So look, it has a 3x and a 3x and a y and a y. So I'm just going to flip these. And then I go, okay, I can just multiply it by a negative the same. If I multiply this by a -1 and this by -1, because you always need same over same, it'll change this to opposite and this to opposite, which looks exactly the same as this. So this is minus -3x. Oops, you need to be able to see. And it changes it to the opposite. This times this, this times this. So I get 3x minus y. And now look, they're the same denominators. So I put them together. And then I just subtract. So it's x plus y, subtract a -3x. And negative becomes a positive. So I have 3x plus x is 4x plus y. There. Done. Let's look at question 22. 7x over x squared plus 2x minus 15. Okay. Oops, you can't see it. So now in order to do this one, I have to factor the bottom to be able to find out, to make a common denominator. So this one, because it's 1, 2, 3 terms, and there's a 1 in front, I just have to do this. What times what equals 15? 1 times 5, no, 1 times 15, 3 times 5. And if I add and subtract, they have to make 2, so this will make 2. So I have to use 3 and 5. And this says the biggest number gets a plus. Oh, you can't see that very well. Let me erase that. The biggest number gets a plus, and this says they're different. So if that's a plus, that's minus. Okay, so now there's 2 terms. So I need to write it like, oops, not 25. Okay. And then it says, just copy them out and do opposites like that. So I'm just going to write x minus 5, x plus 5. So now they both have x plus 5. But this one doesn't have an x minus 3, and this one doesn't have an x minus 5. So we're going to put all 3 of them. So let's put this. They need an x, x minus 3. They need an x minus 5 and an x plus 5. X minus 3, x minus 5, x plus 5. So I'm just taking one of each of them, because we need to have, they need to all have the same common denominator, and this one is missing the 3, and this one is missing the minus 5. So now I look at this and I go, what's missing to make this? It's got the 3, it's got the 5, it's missing the x minus 5. So I have to put on x minus 5, and I multiply the top by it as well, because you need to do same over same. So let's, instead of just writing this down here, let's multiply it out to make it faster for us. So 7x times x is 7x squared. 7x times negative 5 is negative 35x. Okay, so what's missing from here to make this? X minus 5, x minus 5, x plus 5, x plus 5. So it's missing the x minus 3. So let's put it in. I need x minus 3. So let's multiply it out. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x, like that. So now that they have a common denominator, we can put them all under the same denominator, all over the same denominator. Okay, so now it's this subtract this. So 7x squared minus 35x minus, I don't need brackets on this one because there's just nothing in front, but I need brackets on this one because it's a minus. Okay. So now I have to multiply this out. Minus x squared plus 3x. And then have the 3 things on the bottom. So now I have 7x squared minus x squared. I'm going to put it over here. 6x squared. And I have negative 35 and plus 3. So that makes minus 32x. And that I'll just write the bottoms out. X minus 3, x minus 5, x plus 5. I need more paper. Okay. Let's keep going. Maybe if I take out a common factor here, I might be able to cancel it with something down here. So I'm going to keep going. Even though I feel like I should be done, I might be able to make it more simple. So can I take a 6 out of the 32? 32 divided by 6? No. Can I take out 2? I can take a 2 out, and I can take 1x out. So 2 times 3x is 6x squared. 2 times 16, and I don't need an x. So I can't cancel anything. I tried, so I'm done. Okay. I thought maybe if I pulled something out, I might get it looking like one of the bottom things, but I can't.